So this is what happens when I get bored. So I'm in the middle of doing a valve clearance check and replacing shims, and I'm waiting on new shims to be delivered, and I've just got to wait. So before I can put all of the jiggly bits back on the bike and also put in new camshafts, lobes, I don't even know what these are. Before I put them back on the bike with the new shims and the buckets, I thought I'd do a little video on charging systems, because a couple of people have put on the forums that, you know, how to check a charging system. They think the regulator's gone or the battery and they don't know which one it is. So because I've had the problem in the past 2 months, I thought I'd do a quick couple of videos on charging systems, relays, and a general overview on valve clearances. So the first one, charging system. Yeah, it ties a lot of people in knots, and then they realise that once to do a step-by-step thing, it's not too bad. So you've got your stator lives in there, and the caps are off because I'm in the middle of doing a valve clearance and I don't want to disturb anything for the timing inspection and everything like that. I want to keep the marks lined up. So your stator literally lives in this cover on the left side of the bike. Okay, your stator should look like that. And get a decent light, all nice, clear, crisp copper coils. Yeah, and you'll see the lead, and the lead literally comes out, up, under, and then at this connector here. Okay, and you'll see 3 yellow wires. Yeah, so all you do is these little connectors, you get your multimeter, get your 2 prongs, as you put the positive just here, negative in that one, and then you should get on the ohm setting, which is this symbol here. Yeah, for some reason mine's got like 5 different fucking settings. On a decent meter you'll have 1 ohm setting and then go from there. So you put positive, negative, and then you should get a reading of between 0.03 and 0.06 or 0.3 and 0.6, depending on where your decimal place is. Okay, so once you've taken that first reading, you shift your negative from here to this one, and then it should be exactly the same again. Then shift your positive to there, and then just keep taking readings. All right, if you're really in doubt, you want to take 3 readings, but if you want to take 6 readings, take 6 readings. You know, just to double check. Move your terminals, move your little prong probe fucking spike things around between 0.3 and 0.6. Okay, that's for continuity. All right, if you're getting that, then chances are your stator's all right. All right, you've done half the check. The only real way to check your stator, and I keep saying this, the only way is to take the bolts off, grab some instant gasket if you want, or a new gasket if you really have to, and just check the coils. If they're not looking like this, and they're looking black, and they stink, and they sting your nostrils when you smell them, your stator's gone, right? Or it's well on the way to going. Now, a brand new one of these from Honda is in what, £460 according to the Microfiche on the website. You can get new ones for between 80 and 120 on Wiimoto, M&P, eBay. That's an OEM stator, but I got it rewired for 150 quid. There's a company in Essex that do it. My garage sent it away and it got rewired. Okay, so that's probably your best option if you want to kind of go the OEM route. So yeah, so you come in for your stator, and then you go down to your rectifier. Okay, rectifiers here. You can get the ones with the fins on. Yeah, your gubbins plug into your rectifiers. You can see it's 2 bolts, plug, and then sorry, 2 bolts. Unclip that, unplug that, and your rectifier comes out. If you want to test it, the way I found it doing it is get your multimeter. I use the, if I can focus, 20 volt setting, because it will not go higher than 20 volts. Put your probes, obviously red to positive, black to negative. Start the bike. I'm not going to do that now because all the rocker covers are off. Start the bike. Have a look what's reading across the posts. You want to see around 14.5 coming into the battery. Switch the lights off. See if the readings fall, see if the readings rise and then kind of like even out again. Give the bike a rev. Switch the lights on. You should see the reading on the screen drop and then rise again. That's your rectifier, regulator, whatever you want to call it, kind of like regulating the voltage going into your battery to stop the system frying from the generator. Right, battery. If you haven't got a battery analyzer, charge it up, take a reading, leave it for a day, see if it's holding the charge. Right, don't start the bike up and do anything to it, see if it's holding the charge. Alright, if you really want, leave it 2 days, see if it's still holding the charge. Just keep an eye on it, alright, and then you'll know if your battery's actually holding the charge. Now, is your battery accepting a charge? To be honest, take the battery out, go and get it tested, alright. If you think it's a battery, which a lot of the times it is, and if you've got a bad battery, then your stator's working overtime, your stator will fry out. I know, because I did it, because I'm an idiot. So yeah, that's basically the way to check your 3 main things on your charging system. So your stator should look like that. Your continuity checks, basically just your positive and negative in there, 0.3, 0.6. If you really want to check your output, start the bike, have it running, unplugged. So it'll be running with this plug unplugged, yeah. Stick your positive and your negatives in there, and you'll see it pumps out around 26 volts at idle. Yeah, so just put it on the volt setting. Put your multimeter on the volt setting. 26 volts at idle. Rev it up, and you'll see it rise to like fucking 80, 86, something like that. At 5,000 revs, I believe. I was doing that, then your stator's pumping out, the energy that it needs to then go to the rectifier to then go to the battery. All right. I hope this is making sense, because I'm a complete monkey and I seem to fumble my way through it, but I'm just lucky to have a stator out so I can actually show you what one looks like without taking it out of the bike. Alright, so hopefully this is making sense and it's helped you, and if it has, just, if I'm talking shit, tell me I'm talking shit, but after fumbling my way through these little fucking tests and shit, I seem to have gained a little bit of knowledge on how to do it and how to problem spot it and change things and improve things, and I've just done a 3-week bike tour and it seemed to work. So alright, ride safe.